I am your English teacher Adarsh Vili. Today I am going to discuss with you the remaining part of the poem The Patriot by Robert Browning. Are you all ready? Okay, we'll start with the revision first, and the stanza number 1 and 2, this I have already discussed with you in the previous videos. I will give you a quick revision of that. In stanza 1, we have seen that the patriot recalls how he was welcomed a year ago when he come back after his grand victory. His path was strewn with fragrant roses. The people were mad in their zeal and enthusiasm. The church towers blazed with the victory flag, but the scene has dramatically changed after a year. So, in the first part, the poet says that the patriot was welcomed. This was the first stanza. Then the second stanza says that the whole atmosphere resounded with the sound of church bells rung in honor of their hero. Just a year ago, the crowd surged with joy. The patriot appreciated the enthusiasm of the people. If he had demanded from them something impossible like the sun from the sky, they would have granted him. They would have asked him what else he desired. So was the time just a year ago. So, in the first two extract, we have seen that how the patriot was welcomed and how the reaction of the people were totally in favor of the patriot. Now we come to the third stanza, which is a new stanza for you for today. So, the third stanza over here says that the patriot says that he had tried to do the impossible for the pleasure of his admirers. He did his best. He did whatever he could do for the countrymen, but what reward had he got? It is this, the reward he is getting from the people. In a sad tone, the patriot feels that people have forgotten all that he had done for them. The patriot says that, alack, it was I who leaped the sun. Leap the sun means he tried to do impossible, to give it to my loving friends to keep. Friends here is referred to his countrymen, the people of Italy. Now to man can do have I left undone. He says that what I have done, I have tried my best to do everything, whatever possible. And you see my harvest, what I reap. Harvest here means reward, and reap means what he is getting in return. This very day, now a year ago. So 1 year has passed, and in this 1 year the attitude of the people have entirely changed. Now we come to the fourth extract of this poem, Patriot. In the fourth extract, the poet is saying, as the patriot is being led to the gallows, he finds no one on the house roofs to bid him farewell. Only a few crippled persons sitting at the windows are watching him. Most of the people have gone to the shambles gate or are quite near to the scaffold to have a best view of his execution. Here the poet is being led on the street. The scene has entirely changed. Now the poet is not their hero. The poet is not poet says that the patriot is not their hero at all. Now he has become a traitor, and he has been led to the gallows. Gallows means a place where these criminals were executed, where they were killed. So people are leading him. That is why he is saying that this is the harvest, this is the thing which I have tried to do. So here in the fourth extract, what he is saying, there is nobody on the housetops now, just a placid few. Placid means the people who were sick, who were crippled, who were paralyzed, they were only sitting at the window set. For the best of the sight is all allow. And where are the other people? Where they have gone? They have all gone to the shamble gate. They have all gone to the place where the patriot was to be executed. At the shamble gate, or better yet, by the very scaffold foot I know. So here the poet is saying that everyone, all the people, they have gone to the place where they can have a better view of the execution of the patriot. Shamble here means the gate leading to the place of execution. Better, the word better means better view of the execution. Scaffold here is a platform where the criminal is executed by either cutting off his head or by hanging by a rope. And foot, the word foot over here means they want to go as near as possible to see the execution of the patriot. Now we come to the fifth stanza of this poem. In the fifth stanza, the poet is saying, the patriot is being led to the scaffold in the rain. A long rope had been used to tie up his hands tightly on the back. The rope is so tight that it cuts both his hands. He feels that his forehead is bleeding. It is due to the stone hurled at him by some curious and a cruel fellow. They hurled the stones at to show their resentment for the so-called misdeeds done by him during the year. It is ironical that they have completely forgotten his good deeds. Now here the poet is telling us that the reaction of the people. Now you can compare the reaction of the people in extract number 1 and the fifth extract. You will see they are completely, it is completely different. Now they are treating him as a villain, they are throwing stones at him, they are angry, and they think that the patriot should be executed. I go in rain and then needs. A rope cut both my wrist behind, and I think by the feel of my forehead bleed, for they flung whatever has as a mind, for they fling whoever has a mind stones at me for my year's misdeed. Misdeed here means the evil action which they think that the patriot has done. So his hands were tied, he was taken to the gallows, people throwing stones at him. The atmosphere has completely changed. Now we see the last extract of the poem. Now this is very important extract. It is also the theme of the whole play, whole poem, where there is a contrast and it shows the religious mind of the patriot. Now what he is saying over here, this is a very important extract, that is the sixth extract. The patriot enters the gate, enters the city and amid great rejoicing and honor. Now he was leaving it in great humiliation and insult. He feels that if he had died a year ago, some people actually collapse in the excess of joy. God would not have cared for him, but now when he had not been rewarded by the people, he was certain to be rewarded in the heaven. He feels safe in the bosom of God. Thus, even in intense defeat, he finds something to console himself with. So, here what we see, this is an important extract. What is saying over here, that thus I entered. Thus I entered means he recalls the time when he came as a victorious person, when he was welcomed by the people, and thus I go, and now look at me, now I am going like a villain. I entered my country, I entered into Italy as a hero, but now I am going as a villain, and thus I go. I am leaving as a disgraced person, and entered means I entered the city as a hero. In triumphs, here the word triumph means victory. So he entered as a victorious person, but he leaves as a defeated person. So this is how you see, but in the end he was happy that his reward is with the God. Any question, you can contact me on phone.